faces a serious road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that number one intact? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. They won a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this team to begin the game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Using his legs, it's Barry.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The backfield what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Over the middle, it's Rodgers. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Well, shut it down for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the burst.
Hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the mark.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stick.
You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. I missed it. Target that time. If that missed, the score remains the same. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a wide receiver here coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable. Bounced around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week. new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't need this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed the field goal. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so second and 8. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man cover, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air.
Man coverage on third and one. You'd expect to probably see a quick slant against that coverage, but the quarterback misses the window and takes the sack. In my opinion, that one's on the quarterback.
The Aggies will send their punt team on the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To the air, it's O'Neal. That's caught. It's Jefferson. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and Isaiah Spiller, a tough blend of toughness and speed.
Offense going to set second down play here. Quarterback drops back, holding the secondary. That's really good. It's Rogers. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Working tight windows. It's O'Neal.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
They're going to run it here. Into the end zone, has a lead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Over the middle. It's great. They get it back, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top 5 receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The pickup from 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. That's enough to move the sticks and get the first down at the 41. So he finds one of his favorite targets for defense. What do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away his highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And he gets there on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Nice that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sending the back in motion. Dropping back. It's O'Neal. Receiver makes the catch. After the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. That's needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Powers through. Tackle, flight. 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Breaking free at the 35. He makes a stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. The throw. It's O'Neal. Pressure is coming. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's gone. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finds his target, and it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Aggies line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Ball being back to the 4 for second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal. A long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. We thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fights through the tackle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And he shoved that half of the defense short of the first down marker.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's gone. And it works. The first down to the 35. Gone. Come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. On the run, it's Berry. Has the first down and more. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Has a stick at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. Now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
It's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third down and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Then they'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Makes the first down, but pays the price. Big hit there at the end.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. Throw route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Drop over the middle. It's wrong. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup they wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
One man in the backfield. Look at the football. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
That gaining sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room with the 45. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. It's second down and goal now for this offense. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Georgia 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, escape. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops the throw. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked.
Looking deep down the right side. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. Second down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Trapped up nicely there by the freshman. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Can't go down. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris. They dropped the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here, 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they can't bring him down. Both one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain in close to the midfield. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at plus 43. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. He can't stop it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Of course, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense has a touchdown. Boom! Connection there for 6 points. That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap it up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. He'll hand it off. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.